Plants vs. Zombies is a franchise that amassed over 1 bajillion fans, but only ended up making 5 games. Nope, you guys do not count. I don't care if it's cold outside, go find somebody who cares about you. And it's a real shame that only these PvZ titles were made after 16 years of Plants vs. Zombies existing. Here's your driving license. Now piss off. But despite that lack of games, the bootleg, knockoff, rip-off, sod-off community has us covered. I've made videos covering plenty of PvZ knockoffs, like Angry Plants, or even the infamous Pea Shooter. And even though these games are stupid and most likely illegal, this doesn't even scratch the surface of the PvZ knockoff iceberg. So join me and some special guests as I attempt to beat every PvZ knockoff in existence. This is gonna be a long video. Welcome to Welcome to Flower Zombie War, which interestingly has a very similar menu to Angry Plants. At least these guys can be bothered to write their name on the front. Somehow only seconds after opening the game, I've managed to earn 100 chocolate coins. And I don't know what time period we're in, but it appears that X has finally died. I know I do this in every video, but guys, can we just take a second to appreciate this game's music? Bearing in mind, oh, what in the Scooby-Doo mystery van? Anyway, entering the game, we're revealed to classic mode. Does that imply Flower Zombie War has a ranked mode? I decided to ignore that hypothetical theory and went on to level 1. Oh, well, there's the plant. Are you the zombie? Welcome to the zombies garden. Dave, why do you have a zombie garden? That literally makes 0 sense. Unless you and Zombus were working together. Choose the plant and position to grow. I'd love to, ominous white text, but the only thing I'm able to click on is this Picasso painting. This is probably the worst pea shooter design I've ever seen. His eyes are attached to a piece of grass while his mouth is chilling over on the right. Zombies are coming! You're right, mate. Don't let them pass the gate behind. It will dangerous for human life. Yeah, I'm absolutely terrified of Larry the Thumb over there. What? Da catnap suck man. What the fuck? I don't speak Crazy Dave. Chon Kai Ban Bonk Choi? Wait, you can level up in this game? Pea Shooter the sequel? Oh my goodness, look at his ass go. Now let the battle begin. Dave, mate, it's already over. The fuck? What? Why did this exploded mango just jump scare me? Hey, someone go tell Piano Zombie he's fired. He's just been replaced by Stock Music 26. Hey, someone tell Stock Music 26. Moving on to level 2, I finally realized that this mystery potion causes my plants to evolve. We've had plant fusions, plant evolutions. What's next? Plant optical illusions. Can you see the lion in the tree? Subscribe if yes. There are plenty more plants here with varying abilities and evolutions, but I don't have time to go over everything right now. If you want a whole video on this game, send me a letter via carrier pigeon. But what I do have time to show you is puzzle. Right, let's play puzzle mode. iZombie! This bootleg pile of piss somehow managed to recreate iZombie from PvZ 1. Why did they put all this effort into PvZ Evolution? Wait, that actually sounds like a fire name. Any PopCap people watching this video? Plants vs. Zombies Evolution, a free-roam PvZ game with you, the player, trying to figure out what happened throughout Suburbia's timeline. Along the way, you find different plants that can join your team, which you can switch out to become the right plant to.
Sorry to butt in, Brando, but I've got something to say, and I'm gonna be the one to say it because nobody else here is brave enough to say it, but PvZ is dying. I mean, like, we all know Pea Shooter, we all know the small wiener imp. It's old. It's just getting old. We need new, hip ideas to make sure that this game series doesn't fall out of the public eye. Because if that happens, then we'd just be a bunch of weird adults talking about some 15-year-old video game on the internet. And we could not have that happen. What Plants vs. Zombies needs is a collab with the hottest new game on the block. Steve versus zombies. Gone are the days of boring old Starfruit and Imp. Here comes the Minecraft wizard and the zombie from Smash Brothers. The future is now. Steve vs. Zombies is a Minecraft-themed Plants vs. Zombies-inspired game, if you couldn't tell. Swapping out offensive plants for characters like Steve and Alex, utility plants like potato mines for TNT, and the sunflower for the iconic Minecraft furnace.
This is a furnace!
It even takes after the real PvZ mobile. It's got random ads all the time. Also, I never played Minecraft Dungeons. I know, heresy, burn me at the stake later, but aren't these characters from Minecraft Dungeons? Because how would you think of the classes like the Shepherd, who summons exploding suicidal pigs? There's also this rogue guy who throws knives. Cowabunga! I broke something. And thank you for your service. Though low-key, the Knight is a great addition. It's kind of like the Endurian from PvZ 2, where it shields and does damage, and for pretty cheap too. And for some extra spice, this game gives you power-ups offered mid-game, with some of the stronger options being available only if you watch an extra ad. I usually value my time, so I'm gonna go with the weaker one. Oh, that's shame on me. I should have expected the classic oops all ads gambit. I mean, seeing all the ads is worth the experience. I mean, what other game can you remember that doesn't hide the alert HUD so you can't see the bottom of your screen? Kind of like the fog from PvZ 1, but a modern Minecrafty take. This game honestly isn't that bad for a free online game. It would have kept me occupied in the computer lab as a kid. It's a fairly decent tower defense game besides the ads. I can say I at least had fun and played for a good hour. Unlike...
Welcome to Cubic Battle, Mobs versus Monsters.
Guys, are we seriously doing Minecraft PvZ back to back? I gave you both so much time to find a game. Wait, no, oh, whoa! Ah, okay, fine, whatever!
Given that it's the season of Jack Black wearing a blue shirt and exclaiming video game phrases, craft, I knew that I wanted to look for the most knockiest knockoff of all Minecraft Plants vs. Zombies knockoffs. On level 1, we're introduced to our first two mob plant things. Villagers, which are the sunflower alternatives, who produce emeralds, which is the sun alternative, and then pigs are the pea shooter stand-in. You might be asking how. Well, they vomit up Microsoft Paint carrots and lob them at the zombies, of course. And the zombies are just Minecraft zombies, obviously. In the second level, we unlock the pufferfish, which is just janky potato mine with no arming time or splash whatsoever. And we also encounter zombie villagers, which are the Conehead ripoffs here. In level 3, we meet our walnut stand-in, a block of obsidian. Because who doesn't love to snack on a cubic meter of goddamn obsidian? We also face spiders, which are like zombies but with less health. Yeah, I have no idea what purpose they serve. Next we unlock the snow golem, which is basically a 125 sun snow pea that does less damage. It also occasionally decapitates itself for no reason at all. And skeletons are introduced on the zombie side. They just do exactly what they do in Minecraft. And then we have frogs, which are the repeaters, or I guess I should say repiggers. Because that makes perfect sense. In level 6 we unlock the bee, which is this game's cherry bomb. That's because it literally drops a block of TNT onto the zombies. That bee's definitely been lifting and probably doing copious amounts of roids, because a cubic meter of TNT weighs 1,650 kilograms. What? How are you holding that? And we also face a creeper which just insta-kills the one plant it touches, which is kind of disappointing. Next up we have the cow, which does basically nothing. Thanks game. We also got the chicken, which is just a 3-peater that does a lot more damage than it should and shoots in the 0th and 6th lanes. And we also got the iron golem, which is the definition of pointless. It's an obsidian block but costs 150 more emeralds. Why? On the zombie side, blazes are introduced, which are like skeletons but insta-kill stuff instead. They also walk sideways, because what did you expect from a Plants vs. Zombies Minecraft knockoff? Then from level 10 on, we just stop unlocking mobs. That's it. We never even get a mob select screen. Then after beating level 15, the final level, we're just kind of shafted to the level select screen without any acknowledgement of our efforts. So you're telling me I had to sit through this slot for 2 hours and I don't even get a pat on the back? Actually no, this game does have one redeeming factor. You can change the language to Russian in case you ever want to hop on and play some cubic battle with Vladimir Putin.
Haha, yeah. Plants War. Plants War is the most accurate definition of the word knockoff. I don't know who the hell made this game, but it's clear they didn't try very hard. As soon as we enter the game, we're faced with this and that. They don't deserve names. And also, how the hell did Monster Energy Ambassador Zombie get here? This dude really escaped from Angry Plants just to get another cameo. The quality of this game writes itself. The lawn has this weird AI cross-hatching filter, which makes my skin crawl. But what's even worse is these... plants. That's just a Pokemon. Unlike Pea Shooter, there was not an ounce of love put into this game. Even the progress bar zombie tried compressing himself to death. The Pea Shooters are now just corn shooters. I don't even want to know what Colonel Corn did to make that happen. And all of the zombies look like pictures you'd find in a 2000s coloring book. There are so many things I can clown this game for. I mean, why is my shovel cosplaying as a pinball bumper? And to top it all off, the final wave text that appears at the end of the level is literally Comic Sans. You get a new plant. I don't want a new plant. He looks like he's gonna kidnap my firstborn. I was already sick of this game after playing for 12 years, but for some reason, I had access to every level without even beating the game, which made me wonder if I just happened to click on the very last level. Oh my goodness, what the shit are these things? Oh my days, I get everything. What the fuck? Split corns, big tree. Who the f is Big Tree? This single pair would go on to infect the rest of my Twitch stream, including after I went offline and raided this poor PvZ speedrunner.
Whoa, Brando's backyard. How's it going, everyone? There's so many pears. That's a plant. I know about those. I'm Plants vs. Zombies. Stop it! That's awesome.
But despite this game's lack of quality, it is actually the only PvZ knockoff game in history to include gambling, baby. Oh, yeah. Triple blue raspberry corn shooting twat. Okay. Holy lobotomized tree guy. This is the best day ever. And it doesn't stop there. Plants War, for some reason, has 9 whole mini games. What the hell is Dotman? How did this even make the cut, bro? Who the fuck waking up in the morning and choosing to play Dotman? They also happen to have Walnut Bowling, despite Walnut being a tree in this game. And also Push Pumpkin. Yeah, okay, we're done. Thankfully, I've already got the next game lined up. Let me just plug it in here. Why did they make a sequel? Plants Battle 2. Fight against zombies. Well, who was I shooting at in the first game? And it appears that this game is already taunting me by throwing Pear on the menu. I am going to murder you, Pear. Thankfully, there isn't much to say about this game, as it's literally the exact same as Plants War. They didn't even try to change it up. What in the Coco Melon Jack Sparrow is that thing? Who the hell are these guys? And why do they look like they're about to play Enomakosi? And for some reason, Tree is not in this game, as he's been assassinated by Palm Tree. Palm Tree. But not to worry, because my favorite plant in PvZ is here to cheer me up. Cactus. Oh no. Who did this to you? And why are you shooting in 3 lanes? What am I looking at? I think I'm done with this game. Not because of how ridiculous it is, but I don't like how you're looking at me.
Okay, so I found another game for us to talk about, and honestly, at this point, the only place we can go is up. The only thing that they could mess up, really, is getting rid of the iconic zombies and replacing them with something with a lot less personality. Oh god. The game opens up with a cutscene of what's to come, with some crazy-looking plants and gargantuan monsters. On December 21st, the Earth was invaded by aliens, and no weapon in Earth can hurt them. Fortunately, you found a kind of plant which can kill those aliens. But it was unlucky that they attacked fiercely before you spread the secret. The destiny of Earth is up to you. Come on! Okay, couple things. Why did it bring up such a specific date? Like, there's no year, it's the week of Christmas, but nothing related to Christmas around here. It brings it up like this horrifying date, like people are never gonna forget 12/21. Also, the mechanical engineers are rolling in their graves right now, spending years trying to innovate weaponry to destroy anything in an instant, and some random gamer found the solution to a world invasion is a potato. This game is crazy. Like, words cannot express what I'm seeing here. The game just jumps straight into it without giving you any time to accrue sun. Apparently, aliens are just a lot less patient. It also doesn't help how they made the sunflower more expensive, but the pea shooter cheaper, really incentivizing instant firepower over long-term planning, despite being less optimal. A really deep allegory for how pursuing instant gratification can set your life off track from truly life-changing goals. But after you get the potato mine, the game gets so easy. Since there is no placement cooldown, all you have to do is put down potato mines in any lane with sunflowers until you have enough to start putting down a consistent defense. This game certainly has a lot to offer, and that's because I have a hunch that this is stolen content. I couldn't find it anywhere, but like, why choose this extremely different style and then just copy the Plants vs. Zombies plants on here? There's even a bestiary which lists all of the future aliens and shows that some of the strongest aliens are the male and female aliens, meaning that I guess all the other ones we've been seeing are non-binary. Pretty great inclusion for 2008. But it doesn't feel like any of the aliens have any special abilities that would require me to change my strategy, like the pole vaulting zombie or the bungee zombie, so it's just the same every level. And with that, aliens took over Earth, because the guy who found their weakness was bored out of his mind. Wait, I lost. What do you mean, congratulations?
So I got this game for you today. You're going to love it. It's called This ain't my channel. Anyway, I got this game for you. It's called Zombie Garden versus Plants Defense. Brando has asked me very nicely to do a little segment for you, talk about this game, even though he said he can't take me seriously after watching me play Fork and Sausage. I resent that. But we're here, so we might as well do it, and he's a nice guy, so make sure you go and check him out. Wait, this is his channel, isn't it? Never mind. This game is amazing. It doesn't even have a title screen. I've already taken the liberty of becoming something of an expert, so I can walk you through this in the most efficient way possible. He wants me to keep it short but sweet. We're in here, we've got some funky little music going on. It's nice, got a little companion fox. Now, this is taking PvZ to the next level. Sunflowers, where we plant the sunflowers. No sunflowers. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No sunflowers. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here and we are gonna plant a tree. And I've got my little worker guy over here. He's gonna cut the trees down. I've also got this guy over here. He's helping me get water. And we use the wood and the water to make the plants. It's exactly how science works. Go over here, we chuck one of these down, and bish bash bosh, we have a plant. Now, we can upgrade this, or we can just leave it. We can play more plants. Zombies are on their way in. Holly, why? Fuck off! Got some zombies coming in here now. We got these guys, the regular guys. We got these big guys. It looks like someone's already had a go at this one. Got about 10 arrows sticking out of him. Now, this is way more advanced than PvZ. You can actually get involved in this. My guy, he gets a baseball bat. Now, this thing is very loud, and it's very broken, because you can pretty much use this thing to just stun lock the zombies, and they can never get anywhere near you. So I'm going to try and keep my usage of it to a minimum, and see if we can actually craft something decent. What I'm going to do is I'm thinking we'll maybe just leave this one. The fox doesn't help, by the way. He's useless. He just kind of sits there, and he jump scares you if you don't check Pirate's Cove enough. Head over here. We'll plant another tree there. And we're looking pretty good. If you can build up some gold, which is pretty much just by taking out zombies, you can either upgrade your stuff or you can get more workers. It's like a whole like ecosystem you can create here. It's quite something. I paid a $5 for this. And you know what? So far, it is worth every penny. So what are we going to do? Thinking we can go for a mushroom. Poisons enemies from afar, cannot withstand many hits. A defender or bamboo. I'm thinking the mushroom. We want something offensive to get started. Can't actually afford to put down another plant just yet. And I don't have enough money to really get anything else. So we'll go and replenish the tree. You do have to come back and check up on these. Otherwise, you know, you're not going to be getting your resources. That's what PvZ is all about, isn't it? Resource management and infinite stun lock with a 2x4. As far as I'm aware, these are pretty much the only enemies you're going to go up against. Just the, well, they're not really brown coats, are they? They're more like white shirts and wife beater gargantuous. The top of his skull missing, and I mean, look at all the arrows sticking out of him. Someone tried to take him out. Oh, he's a zombie, so, you know, presumably they succeeded. Yeah, that's the "you're broke" sound, by the way. Let's upgrade this to Defender. Let's see if this thing's actually any good. So, Defender. Go on, show me what you can do. This is gaming. I'm gonna go buy myself a little upgrade. We can either get freeze, knockback, or poison. Let's go for some freeze because knockback doesn't kick in unless we have level 3 plants, and level 3 plants are quite expensive. We should be able to get a level 3 plant by the end of this, but it's gonna be a little bit touch and go because, as you can see, they don't exactly mow down the zombies unless I come and step in. I mean, if you think about it, this is still in tune with the franchise. I'm using a wooden bat that is presumably made from a tree, and I'm just beating the shit out of the zombies myself. It's still Plants vs. Zombies. It's just... And you know what? You could get in on all the fun yourself for a whopping $5. Because somehow this game made it to Switch. Don't ask me how. I have no idea. We're going to go for the level 3 plant, I think. Let's... all my trees are gone. I wasn't really keeping an eye on that. There we go. Sound like I just got 3 text messages. Hold on. Who's blowing up my phone? Tell you what we're going to do now that we've got 25. I'm going to go and quickly grab another upgrade. And I'm going to get the knockback. Because I'm about to get a level 3 plant. No, you're not supposed to bypass my defender. You're not doing it properly. Trebuchet or cabbage? Definitely trebuchet. This thing is basically a mortar. It's insane. Look at this thing. Bosh. Splash damage and everything. They should get knockback now as well. Although I've got to say I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the last upgrade real. No. Can't afford it. Could just said that. You don't have to flip in... No! Arnold Schwarzenegger when you flip in card gets declined. No! Level complete, 3 stars. Piece of piss. Oh, hello. How you doing? I can't afford anything. Can I get some flipping defense down, please? My God. No, get away, get away. Wait, it's not... Oh, my bat's not working anymore. Oh, we might... Oh, this is not good. Oh, I think I mashed the button too much. Oh, we're in trouble. Oh, we're in trouble. I can't pause. I can't pause. I have nothing. Is there actually a limit on how much I can use the bat, or did I just break the game? I can't... It's not working. Listen, Brando, if you think about it, this would be the perfect way to end my segment. Like, imagine getting me to come and play one of these shit knockoffs, and I can't even get past level 2. Yep, there we go. Level failed. Enjoy the rest of the video.
They sure will, Wolfy, because now we're playing PvZ Cafe Simulator. Yes, this is a real game. PvZ Cafe Simulator throws you straight into the game with no warning. You appear to be trapped in a rundown subway whilst Dave is hiding in your walls. Every so often, a bombie will appear asking for a taco. Yes, that is literally the only thing we serve here. Why is this game called Cafe Simulator? What type of cafe be serving tacos? But anyway, with our friend Pea Shooter here, we can force him to shoot peas, which makes for great taco filling. And after chopping up this strange, motionless corn, where did we get this from? We have the perfect taco to serve Mr. Yeti. Except, he decided to refuse my taco because he wanted all these other ingredients I literally don't have. What do you expect me to do, Yeti? All I've got is pea taco. If you don't like it, mate, then piss off. Oh, great. Now I've got a whole army of seagulls wanting pea tacos. Can you lot not just sod off to Burger King? I'm sure they'll love the company. And at this point in the game, I suddenly lost the ability to pick up taco shells. Hello? Who are you? Do I cut you? Taco? I don't know why. I don't know if I just gave up the will to make pea taco, but my ass could not figure out how to pick up these flatfish for the life of me. So after putting in a hard day's work, I earned $0. Guys, please like and subscribe. I don't think I'm cut out for the pea taco life. But after my shift, I decided to head to the store and... cabbage pole, garlic, clover. What are you guys doing here? Magnet shroom, torchwood? Why does Crazy Dave cost a band? Who is holding these guys captive? Are those puff shroom shakes? Oh no, this game goes way deeper than I thought. This is not PvZ Cafe Simulator. This is PvZ Slave Captive Simulator. This machine looks like it's been created using dead fume shrooms. Chomper is forced over here to cut corn for you. Oh no, I gotta get out of here. I can't get trapped too. Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
Hello, my name's Shagrot, and here's 3 facts about me. I have pet sea monkeys, my favorite game is Evolution of a Nut, and much like Kanye West, I can't unless a bad bitch.
Whoa, okay, let's just play the game now.
Evolution of a Nut is a clicker game, but it's much more immersive than your typical entry. And by immersive, I obviously mean that there's constant glaring stolen music that you can never turn down. Wouldn't want to get you out of the zone as you pulverize your carpal tunnel to fine dust in order to generate sun, the thing that walnuts are known to do in this franchise. Evolution is a very generous word, to be honest, as it's more like just stapling random shit to the nut every time an evolution happens. The very first one of the game just gives him creepypasta eyes. There's a bar at the bottom that kind of ranks how good you are at clicking, but I'm a sour old man and I suck at this. Even under this new stream of clicking, it's basically impossible because these pop-up ads are just so unbelievably frequent. But I kept pushing because I wanted to know what the final evolution was. Unfortunately, the game kind of caught onto my unmatched clicking skills, and I got invited into a scary Russian Telegram chat. So that ends my run for today. I made it all the way up to rusty, bloody metal nut with a stupid fringe. I dare you to play this game and see how far you can get. With all said and done, I would call Evolution of a Nut a rather profound game, because if you really think about it, we're all kind of an evolution of a nut.
Very inspirational, Shagrot. Although, never say that again. And why are you selling Dave for $1,000?
Sorry to interrupt, Brando. Hold on to that thought for me. After thinking about it for a little bit, I think I finally found a solution to our problem. See, gaming has come a long way since the days of the original Plants vs. Zombies. And I think it's about time to make the jump to 3D. Every popular 2D game has already made the jump to 3D, or at least 2.5D. Silksong's gonna be made in Blender. 2D is just a thing of the past, and somebody's already figured it out. Ladies and gentle peeps, let me introduce to you the future of Plants vs. Zombies. Plants vs. Zombies 3D. Now, Brando may have already discussed Plants vs. Zombies in Roblox, but that was just a reskin of Capybara Evolution. And this is not Roblox, according to my esteemed Roblox expert.
Wait, that's so funny. I recognize that red animation. It's a Mixamo animation. They just like ported Roblox models to make it look like Roblox, but it's just Unity.
This game is Plants vs. Zombies in fake Roblox. What a game. It is a tower defense game where in each speck of pre-selected dirt you can put one of 3 plants: sunflower, pea shooter, or electric pea, and it starts off pretty easy with the zombies being pretty slow. But here's the kicker. You cannot dig up your already planted plants. So despite me having a whopping 9 electric pea shooters because I had 4 sunflowers and 2 normal pea shooters, I lost at the final level after 30 minutes, 20 of which were completely AFK aside from clicking off of the randomly appearing ads.
Is there a best time to buy real estate?
I'm done. You know what? PvZ. Game's better than the zombies that inhabit it. Brando? Here is my resignation until Plants vs. Zombies gets with the times. I'm going to move on to SpongeBob Tower Defense because at least there I can have Gene Scallop and Shiny Wumbo Jim.
What the hell are you talking about? Plants vs. Zombies home defense. What in the Chinese Dave is going on here? What the? Okay, Tiger Imps, that's interesting. Why does Dave have a crossbow? Rage not full? Does my ass look like Kratos to you? This game literally throws you in the deep end. I have no idea what the hell is happening. We got the battle chest. Let's open it. Okay. I got coins. Is coins good? Into the sunflower house. Okay, I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. What? Okay, upgrade pea shooter, I guess. Next level now. Pre-war preparation? I don't know what you are. Why is Colonel Corn here? What do you want, you yellow knob? Hold the screen to accelerate your attacks. Isn't that you up there attacking? Why am I controlling you? Return to camp for repairs. Repairs? What are we repairing? Your crack addiction? Enter your home to upgrade the weapons. That says Dave's house. Am I crazy, Dave? What's going on here? What the? Why is Zombos here with his mech? Did he hunt me down? Dave, did you not think to prepare more than 2 plants? We killed Zombos. Well, I guess that's it then. Or is it? As this is only the beginning of our PvZ knockoff journey. There are hundreds more knockoffs out there that are waiting to be discovered. So if you want to see a part 2 to this series, please like the video and let me know you want to see it below. And don't forget to subscribe to Wolfy, Shagrot, Koala, and my main man ViddysVids. I'll see you next time.